second method of cultivation is mixed crops. Yes. In mixed crop cultivation, two types of crops are cultivated on the same field at the same time. Mixed cropping is growing of two or more crops simultaneously on the same piece of land. It is also known as multiple cropping. This type of cropping leads to an improvement in the fertility of the soil and increases in crop yield. The products and refuse from one crop plant help in the growth of the other crop plant and vice versa. It also helps the farmer to improve its yield and economy and avoid crop failure, which was very common in India and Asian countries. The process of growing two crops at the same time is done by planting them in alternate rows. If one line a legume is planted, then the main crop is planted in the line next to it. This way, if the main crop takes the nitrogen from the soil, the legume fixes the nitrogen content of the soil. Nitrogen is fixed in the root nodules of the leguminous plants in the form of nitrates, soluble form of nitrogen, and keeps the soil fertile. This helps the farmers to produce more and more crops without the nitrogen being depleted from the soil. Some examples of mixed crops are soybean and pea, corn and black gram, cotton grown with groundnut. You have been stressing on legume plants. Can you explain in more detail? Root nodules occur on the roots of the plant that associate with symbiotic nitrogen-fixing bacteria. Capable plants form a symbiotic relationship with the host-specific strain of bacteria known as rhizobia. The bacteria form a symbiosis in which nitrogen from air is fixed into plant tissues and later released into the soil. Within legume nodules, nitrogen gas from the atmosphere is converted into ammonia, which is then assimilated into amino acids and other cellular constituents such as vitamins, flavones, and hormones. Their ability to fix gaseous nitrogen makes legumes an ideal agricultural organism. As their requirement for nitrogen fertilizer is reduced, maltase, as a breakdown product of sucrose, is the direct carbon source for the bacterium. Nitrogen fixation in the nodule and is very oxygen sensitive. Legume nodules harbor an iron-containing protein to facilitate the conversion of nitrogen gas to ammonia. How much nitrogen can a leguminous crop give? A leguminous crop is estimated to give 50 to 150 kilograms per hectare. Researchers have developed bacteria from bacterial culture that are added to the seeds before sowing. In this method, plants have been found to develop more nodules and fix more nitrogen. Certain strains of blue-green algae also add nitrogen to soil. Cultures of such algae are available to be applied to the soil. Can you now relate it to crop rotation? Yes, by rotating the cultivation of crops with leguminous crops, the soil is enriched with nitrogen, which is used by the crops alternating the legumes. But remember, potassium, phosphorus, and some other nutrients cannot be replenished by natural means. Then, how does one take care of these deficiencies? By adding manure and fertilizer to the soil. Let us discuss about manure and related concepts in next module.